Okay, guys, now let's talk about homework. So, unfortunately, I'm starting the day on a bit of a sour note. At 9:45 p.m., so 45 minutes after your deadline, I had the following homeworks: Mia, Quang Hai, Cindy, Zaling, Tui Chi, Kiwi, Steve, Ming Huang, and that's it. So I didn't have a lot of homework to mark. I only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 8 homeworks to mark. Leo, you uploaded your plan, but you did not upload your written homework. So everyone whose name I did not mention, you will be losing points for not handing in your homework on time. It is imperative that you hand your homework in on time to give the teachers a chance to mark it. So 9 p.m. is the latest. And I checked at 9:45, and these were the students who had uploaded their homework. So you will be being punished for this on Class Dojo. So please make sure that you do your homework and upload it to Google Drive by 9 p.m. We finish our class at 9 a.m., so that gives you 12 whole hours to get your homework done and on our homework check. Now, our homework yesterday was this question: why do you think Cody changes how she feels about becoming a butterfly? Now, let's have a look at this. Ming Huang, can you read this answer for me, please?
Like being Cody can have wings. Having wings is great. Cody can drink nectar. Drinking nectar is great. Cody has 6 legs. Having 6 legs is great. For the above reasons, Cody likes being a butterfly.
Okay, what do we think about this answer for homework?
I I think it's this not a good answer because it was have three great word and it is has no linking word and no for example.
Yeah, very good. It doesn't have any linking words. That's absolutely correct. So I agree with Cindy. This, unfortunately, is not a great answer. Now, this is nobody's answer, but it is kind of similar to a couple of answers that I read last night. Now, Cindy said that the problem with this is that there are no linking words, which I completely agree with. There are also other problems. Have a look at the question. The question says, why do you think Cody changes how she feels about becoming a butterfly? When we have a question word that is why, we're looking for a reason. For example, if I asked you, why did you not complete your homework? You would say, I didn't complete my homework because my dog ate it, or I didn't complete my homework because I was too busy, or I didn't complete my homework because my internet did not work. So when you are asked a why question, we're looking for a reason. So firstly, the first problem I can see with this homework, or this answer, sorry, is that they haven't answered the question. So quite a lot of people wrote their answer was Cody likes being a butterfly, but that wasn't the question that we had to answer. Our question was, why do you think she changes how she feels about becoming a butterfly? So in the story, we talked about this yesterday, Cody starts off by being a bit scared and reluctant to become a butterfly. But in the end, she loves being a butterfly. This question is asking, why did she change her mind? Why did she go from being scared to liking it? And yesterday we discussed and said that with the help of her friends, she felt a lot better about becoming a butterfly. So the answer here would have been Cody likes being a butterfly at the end because her friends helped her change her mind, or because she became very brave. It was up to you and it's up to your opinion, but this does not answer the question. Another problem I can see with this is that it looks like a plan. So in my plan, I said it's okay for you to write short, choppy sentences, but not in your actual writing. This doesn't really make any sense to the reader. It says, Cody likes being a butterfly. Cody can have wings. Having wings is great. It doesn't even say Cody likes being a butterfly because her friends helped her realize that being a butterfly would be great. For example, when Cody becomes a butterfly, she will have wings. In the text, it says, Lady Bird said, having wings is great. There are no connections in this answer. So this answer is not going to get any points. Now, let's have a look at what our homework should have looked like. Why do you think Cody changes how she feels about becoming a butterfly? Here is my plan. I showed you some of it yesterday. Today I will show you all of my plan. My opinion is that Cody is no longer afraid to grow up, and I think that she changed because her friends helped her realize that it would be great to become a butterfly. So, in my opinion, I think that Cody changed her mind about becoming a butterfly because Ladybird, Grasshopper, and Bee helped her realize that being a butterfly would be great. Now that I've given my opinion, I have to go on and give reasons and evidence to support why I think her friends helped her. My first reason is that Ladybug tells Cody when she turns into a butterfly, she'll have wings, which will be wonderful. The evidence to support this is that Ladybug says having wings is great. My next reason is that a bee tells her that she can drink delicious nectar when she becomes a butterfly, which is quite an exciting thing to do. My evidence from the text is that B says, nectar is so yummy. My final reason to support the idea that her friends helped her realize it would be great to become a butterfly is a grasshopper tells her that having 6 legs is great and they're enough for landing on. My evidence is that the grasshopper says, having 6 legs is great. That's enough for landing on the ground. So as you can see, my plan has absolutely no linking words. My plan just has quotes. It doesn't have full sentences, which is okay because this is just giving me an idea of what I want to write down. When I go to do my writing, I'm not going to copy my plan. My plan is here as information to help me, but I'm not going to copy it. Instead, I'm going to write in full sentences. So the first thing I need to do in my opinion paragraph or essay is I need to write my opinion. So I'm going to start off by doing that. Here I said, by the end of the story, Cody is no longer afraid to grow up. I think she changed her mind because her friends helped her realize that becoming a butterfly would be fun. So I've given my opinion. I've answered the prompt. I'm saying that she changed her mind because her friends helped her realize that it would be great. Now it's time for me to move on to my first reason and my first evidence, which is all about the ladybug. So instead of copying my plan, I'm going to put that into a full sentence with linking words. So I wrote first, Ladybird tells Cody that she is lucky because one day she will be a butterfly with wings. In the text, Ladybird says, having wings is great. So I've given my reason with a linking word first, and I've given my first piece of evidence with other linking words that say in the text. Now it's time for me to move on to my second reason and evidence, which is all about Bee telling her about the yummy nectar. So again, I'm not going to copy from my plan. Instead, I'm going to write in a full sentence. Have a look. The second reason is that Bee tells her when she becomes a butterfly, she can drink delicious nectar. For example, in the text, Bee says, nectar is so yummy. Again, I've given my reason here and it's clearly stated because I've put linking words that make it very clear that this is my second reason. I've then given an example to support my reason and use the linking word or linking words to add that into. Then I'm going to move on to my final reason, and that's all about how the grasshopper told her that having 6 legs is wonderful. So I'm going to move on and I'm going to say, final reason that shows how Cody's friends helped her change her mind is that Grasshopper tells Cody she is lucky because she'll have 6 legs. So I've clearly given my final reason. Then I give an example to back it up. An example of this is, in the text it says, having 6 legs is great. That's plenty for landing on the ground. So again, I've given my final reason and I've used linking words to put that in. And I've also used linking words to introduce my final piece of evidence or my final example. When I'm finished giving my reasons and evidence, I'm going to move on to my conclusion. My conclusion is my opinion, but restated in a different way. So let's have a look at what I wrote. To sum up, or this means to conclude or to finish or to end, I think that Cody's friends encouraged her to change into a butterfly, and this decision made her happy in the end. So my conclusion restates my opinion, and my opinion is that I think Cody's friends helped her change her mind, and I've added in that this decision made her happy in the end. So this is what I was looking for in your homeworks. You have to make sure that when you're changing from your plan, that when you're changing from your plan, that you make sure that you use the information but put it into full sentences, as you can see here. I haven't just copied my plan onto a piece of paper. I've used my plan to help me with the information that I want to write down, and I've used linking words, and I've made a beautiful paragraph that is structured in a clear and concise way so the reader can clearly see each of my reasons and each of my examples and my topic sentence and my conclusion. All right, guys, so today we're learning about the oi sound. We've got our phonics lesson today. Can everyone please unmute and say oi?
Oi.
Good, well done, guys. Oi. Now, the oi sound can be spelled in two different ways. We can have O and letter Y, or O and letter I. Okay, now have a look at these pictures. What do you think I am trying to get you to think of here? What words do you think I'm trying to get you to think of with the oi sound? What do you think this word is? Let's go for Cindy.
I think it's toy.
Very good. Well done, Cindy. The word I was actually trying to get you to think of is very similar. The word is, let me make this a bit bigger. The word I was trying to get you to think of was toy box. So a toy box is a place where you put your toys, but toy is still a word with oi in it. Good job, Cindy. Okay, can everyone unmute and say the word toy box?
Toy
box.
Amazing. And again, toy box.
box.
Very good. Well done, guys. Okay, let's have a look at this word, or sorry, this picture. What do you think the word is here? It's another word with an oi sound. It's a type of money that they use in many countries. However, here in Vietnam, we do not use this type of money. Ming Ha, what do you think?
I think it's a Roman coin.
Good girl. The answer I'm looking for here is the word coin. Perfect. Well done, Ming Ha. Can everyone please unmute and say the word coin? Very good. And again, one last time. Coin. Very good. Awesome work, guys. So we have toy, box, and coin. Now, let's have a look. What do you think this word might be?
Cowboy.
Very good. Well done. This is a cowboy. A cowboy is someone who often rides horses and looks after things like lots of other horses or herds of cows. Well done. Good job, guys. Okay, what do you think this oi word is? Have a look at the picture. Let me lower your hands. Another oi word. What do you think it might be here? Oh, lots of hands are going up. Good job, guys. Okay, let's go for Mia. What do you think, Mia? Ah, good girl, Mia. Noisy, I will allow. Well done. It's not the word I'm thinking of, but noisy could be a perfect word to fit in there. If someone is speaking loudly, you could say it's noisy. Good girl. So, can anyone think of another word it could be? So, noisy, I will accept, but it's not quite the word I'm looking for this time. Kwang Ming, what do you think?
I think it is voice.
Very good. Voice is the word that I was looking for. So your voice is the sound that you make when you speak. Voice. Good job, guys. All right, now it's over to you. I want you guys to help me fill this table with OI words spelled O-I and O-Y. What I want you to do is I want you to click the annotate button if I ask you to. I want you to click the text button and I want you to type a word out like this. I don't want you to draw like this, as sometimes it can be very hard to make that neat. So I want you to use the text feature. So who thinks, I'm going to lower all their hands, who thinks they can come up with a word to put in this table? Oops, sorry.
Soil.
Soil, very good. Well done, Susie. The dirt where we grow plants. Lovely work. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, next I would like, let's see. Okay, Steve, can you please pick a word and pop it in the box?
Oil.
Oil, and where should that go? O-I or O-Y?
OI.
Good job, well done. Oil, perfect work, Steve. Okay, ocean, can you please type on my screen? Do you know how to do that? Good job. Toy, well done. Ocean, awesome work. Okay, I would like Caroline next. Caroline, can you please type on my screen and put a word in the correct place? You could pick an OI word or an OY word. Caroline, are you there? Oh, perfect. Lovely. Boil. Awesome word, Caroline. Well done. Okay, let's go for, I'll have Zaling next. Zaling, can you type on my screen?
Koi fish.
Koi fish. Oh, very good. Okay, so a koi fish is going in OI. I'll add that in for you so we can have a koi fish, or we can just call it a koi. Good job, Zaling. Very interesting. Lovely. Okay, next I would like Mia. Mia, because you're begging me in the chat box to have a turn. Go ahead, Mia.
Soybean.
Soybean, very good. I'm going to go ahead and add that in for you. Awesome work. Okay, next I'll have Quang Hai. Quang Hai, have you got a word for me?
Joy.
Joy. Ah, okay, joy. So that should be a J. We need a letter J here. J, like jump for joy. So let me help you. So this should say joy. Very good. Well done. Awesome work, Quang Hai. And last one, I'll have Ming Ha. Ming Ha, are you able to draw on my screen?
Yes.
Okay, Ming Ha, go ahead and add in the last OY word. Ooh, very good. Soy sauce. So soy sauce is made from things called soybeans. I'm sure that everyone has eaten soy sauce before. It's a very delicious condiment that we have on the side, or we put it on our food. Good job, guys. Look at all of these OI words. We have soil, oil, boil, and koi, like a koi fish, and toy, soybean, joy, and soy sauce. Awesome work. Lots of really interesting words there. Okay, guys, have a look now. Now we're moving on to looking at some more words. Have a look. All right. If I say your name, I want you to read the whole line of OI words. Number one, I would like Lei Kang.
Koi. Spoil. Soy. Soil. Ply.
Good girl. So guys, some of these words we might be a bit unfamiliar with. The word toil means to work very hard. So you could say, I toiled in the factory all day long. If you toil, it means that you're working really hard. The word ploy means an evil plan. So if you have a ploy against someone, it usually means that you have a plan that will benefit you, but will be bad for someone else. The word coy means shy. So someone who doesn't really like speaking up in front of the class, maybe they get a bit red and embarrassed, they are coy. Okay, line number 2. Kui Kang, read that out for everyone. Nice and slow, nice and loud, please.
Poise, annoy, enjoy, oyster, loyal.
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 Very good. So, poise is something that we would say a prince or a princess or a queen would have. If you have poise, you have elegance. You walk in a certain way, you're very gentle. Everyone looks at you when you look in when you walk in a room. So if you have poise, you're very elegant and you walk very in a straight manner. You don't hunch over, so you're very elegant. Number 3, can you read that line for me? Sao.
Destroy, poison, convoy, appoint, royal.
Good job. So the word convoy is what we call a large group of trucks or cars or motorbikes driving together. So a convoy is when a large amount of vehicles travel somewhere together. The word appoint means to choose. So, for example, I could say, I appoint Emma to be my teacher helper. It means I choose her for a position. Number 4, can you please read it for me, Hannah?
Boy, enjoyment, sirloin,
Sirloin.
choices, cowboy.
Lovely, lovely reading. And one more, I will have Susie. Susie, can you read the last line for me, please?
I count, side bits, for
Voyage.
voyage, pointed, disjointed.
Very good. Well done, guys. Okay, so some words that we might have been confused about here are sirloin. So sirloin is a part of a cow. It's the certain cut of a cow that we take when we're going to make a steak. The word boycott is a verb, and if we boycott something, it means that we stop going to that certain place. So I'm going to show you some pictures to help you understand the meaning. So can anyone tell me what these are? Does anyone know what these are? These are a type of word that we just looked at here. Does anyone know what these are? Has anyone eaten these before? Teddy, what are these?
Are oysters.
Very good. They are oysters. Have a look. Oysters. So an oyster is a type of seafood that we get from the sea. Click the raise your hand button if you've ever had an oyster. Click the raise your hand button if you've ever eaten an oyster. Okay, lots and lots of people. So I tried my first oyster here in Vietnam. I'm going to lower all your hands now. Click the raise your hand button if you like oysters. Okay, good. Lots of people are raising their hands. Amazing. That's great. Oysters are delicious. I really like to eat them. Okay, good job, guys. All right. So this is the word convoy. So as you can see, there's one police car here with lots and lots of police men and women on motorbikes. So like I said, a convoy is when vehicles travel together to go somewhere. So we would have a convoy if, for example, a criminal that was in prison was being moved to a different prison. So if they had to move one criminal from one prison to another, he would or she would travel with a convoy so that if they tried to escape, there would be lots of people traveling with them to prevent that from happening. Here we have soybeans. So these are what soybeans look like, and we can make tofu from soybeans, and we can also make soy sauce from soybeans. So I eat a lot of things that have been made with soybeans in my life. I love to eat tofu, and I love to put lots of soy sauce on all of my food. Okay, so this is the word boycott. So like I said, boycott is a verb. And when you boycott something, it means that you stop going to that place. You stop putting money into that place. So for example, Wendy's is an American fast food restaurant. And people here are protesting and boycotting Wendy's. The reason they're doing that is because they don't believe that Wendy's are treating their workers well enough. They think that the company Wendy's are treating their workers badly. So people are protesting. They're saying, boycott Wendy's. Don't go there. Don't give them your money. Don't support their business. This word is coy. So when someone is coy, they're feeling a bit shy and they don't really like to be in front of lots of people. And last but not least, this is the word sirloin. So click the raise your hand button if you've ever eaten a steak. So a piece of meat that comes from a cow, a steak. Only 4 people, Teddy, Susie, Emma, and Hannah, and Sao, and Quang Hai, and Kui Kang. Okay, hands are going up now. So a steak is a piece of a cow. That's what we call the term for the cow's meat. It can be beef or it can be a steak. Now, if you get a steak, you're usually going to have one part of the main body of the cow. So here is the word sirloin. So when you eat a sirloin steak, which is quite a fancy piece of the cow, this is the part of the cow that you are eating from. So that's what sirloin means. Okay, now, brought us to the end of our lesson. We're going to move over to Bamboozle to play a game. So let me stop sharing my screen with you and let's go over to Bamboozle. Okay, guys, so today I would like the girls to start for me, I think. So click the raise your hand button if you'd like to play the game. This is all about the oi, oi sound. So you're going to have a sentence with the missing word and you have to try and guess what oi word it might be. Okay, I'm going to go with Emma first, please. Emma, pick a box for me.
I choose the silly face.
The silly face. Can you give me a little bit more of a description? Like, what is the silly face doing? Are they smiling? Are they laughing? Is their tongue out?
Tongue out.
Okay, the tongue is out. All right. Sometimes my brother can really blank me, bother or pester. What oi word do you think I'm trying to get you to think of here? So I'm looking for an oi word. Sometimes my brother can really. So the word is actually annoy. So enjoy means that you like something. So sometimes my brother can really annoy me by pestering him and pretending that there's a spider and holding it above him. Okay, let's go to the boys team. Sao, can you please pick a box for me?
I choose the thinking box.
The thinking face. This one?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. So the boys had to give 20 points to the girls. Oh, that was a bit unlucky.
Amazing.
Okay, girls, over to you. I would like to choose Kiwi, please. Where is Kiwi? Kiwi, can you please pick a box for me?
Face.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crying faces. So I need a little bit more of a description. Is he laughing crying or is he sad crying? Okay, good girl. Great. All right. Water the plant to keep it blank, not dry, damp. So I'm looking for a word with the oi sound, and it means not dry or a little bit wet. Okay, I'm going to have to check this. So the answer is moist. So water the plant to keep it moist. If something is moist, it's a little bit wet. Okay, let's go back to the boys team then. Boys, can I have Quang Hai, please?
I choose explosion face.
Okay. Woo! You just won 5 points for the boys team. Good job, Quang Hai. All right, next up, I'll have Tui Chi, please.
I want the sleepy face.
The sleepy face. Okay, good job. The prince is part of the blank family. Prince is part of the blank family. Okay, the answer I was looking for here is royal. The prince is part of the royal family. Okay, let's go back to the boys. Ming Huang, can you please pick a box for me?
Choose the happy one that has the tongue out.
Happy with a tongue out. Okay, great. Whoa, win 50 points. Okay, that was really lucky. Well done, Ming Huang. You got 35 points for the boys team. All right, girls, back to you. Can I please have Cindy? Cindy, pick a box for me, please.
I choose the faces that were crying in a happy face.
Okay, so I've got two of those. Is the one that's rolling on its side or the one that's nodding?
It's rolling on its side.
Okay. Plant your garden in rich blank, dirt or the ground. What oi word do you think?
It's soil.
Good girl, well done. Awesome work, Cindy. Okay, boys, back to you.
Crying face.
Okay, so again, I've got 1, 2, 3 crying faces. So I need a little bit more description. What kind of crying face? Is it a sad crying face with
Sad crying face.
Okay, so is it this crying face or this crying
Yes.
face?
That.
First one. Okay. Put the milk in the refrigerator or it will blank. Get rotten or curdle. So when we leave milk out, it what? I'm looking for an oi word here. Put the milk in the refrigerator or it will. I have to give you a 5-second timer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the answer was spoil. So put the milk in the refrigerator or it will spoil. Okay, so that means today our boys are the winning team with 35 points and girls, we have 25 points. Good job, guys. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you and show you what your homework is for this evening. Okay, guys, for this evening, your homework is page 159 and page 168 in your reader's notebooks. When you have finished with your reader's notebook pages, make sure you take a picture and upload it by 9 p.m. After that, I want you to read over your vocabulary words and find out the definitions for the next 4 words. So everyone, please make sure that you take a note of the pages and please make sure that you find out the definitions for the first 4 vocabulary words. That is also part of your homework. All right, guys, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to say goodbye to you as that's the end of our lesson. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Goodbye.